Hello, welcome back to the channel. So I hope you can hear me because my window is down here on my car. Here, I'll roll this up. So I just wanted to let you guys know about a revelation that I had today while I was driving to work from the Lord, and I just love when He speaks to me and really makes things clearer for me, because that's where I struggle the most, is being able to really hear from God on a regular basis and really understand my purpose. And you know, sometimes it gets frustrating because you hear all these other people that, you know, get these revelations, and sometimes, or you know what, it very well could be that the Lord is trying to communicate to me, but I am like not taking the hint. I mean, I've gotten those messages too, where, you know, He's trying to communicate with me and give me messages, but I'm just not hearing them. So today I was driving to work, and I got this revelation and it's so cool. And he said that the purpose is to be educated enough about a chosen one, being a chosen one, and how they come up against spirits of all kinds, really, in the spiritual realm. And being able to educate people on this in a, you know, probably sometimes serious way, because I have, you know, communicated these things in a serious way to, you know, my significant other, I'll say. But also in like a lighthearted way that's like non-threatening, non-confrontational, you know, all that. So I'll give you an example. I never knew this, but I guess if you have metered mail, which is mail that is, you know, you can get pre-stamped at your company, where they, you know, have a postage machine that I think is provided by the post office, and either you pay a certain amount of money a month for the postage you're going to use or something. And then, you know, you weigh, a lot of them have a scale, and you weigh the envelope or whatever, and then it prints out, you know, directly on the envelope, or you can, you know, have it print out on a piece of paper, you know, a little label, and stick it on the actual package. Well, I guess someone is all up in arms about sending the mail that day if it's postmarked that day. And of course I just roll my eyes, because it's like, are you freaking serious? Like, how is anyone gonna know that I mailed this a week from today or 20 minutes from now? You know what I mean? So I was just laughing that, oh my gosh, are you serious right now? And so I started, and this person will like come at you, like they'll come at you and be like, don't stamp the mail until you're gonna mail it out. It's like, oh my God, are you for real right now? So I started doing research, because I'm like, really, this has got to be a joke, right? So I started doing research, and yeah, like it does say that. Now, I don't know if this is like set in stone stuff, you know, if it's like the post office law, but it does say that if you have metered mail, that you should be taking it to, you know, the post office, really to the post office that you have the metered machine with and your contract with. And, you know, you can drop it in a postal box, like a metal postal box. But it has to be like in that zip code, or preferably at the post office where, again, you know, you have this machine. So I'm like, oh, wow, okay. So I take my little mail, my pre-stamped mail, and I go off to the post office. Oh, and it says you have to do this like before midnight of the day that it's posted, right? Postage is put on it. So I take my little pre-stamped mail to the post office like a good little girl, and the post office is closed, but I put it in their like metal receptacle outside of the building. Well, I come in to work the next day and I tell, this coworker that I did that, and we're like laughing about it, and we both like had no clue that this was like the postal, code of ethics, I'll say. And so during this conversation, we were just laughing, and I'm like, well, I was a good little girl. I did what I was supposed to do. And I said, I don't want the post office demons coming after me. I've got too much other things coming at me that I don't need the post office demons at me too. We were just laughing. So, in that lighthearted, thing that we were, going through and whatever and joking about it, I think that's a good example of, how I am supposed to just open people's eyes and let them know that, these evil entities will come at you if you don't have your mail posted right. And it's not like there obviously is a post office demon, but I guess there could be. But it's the fact that, some spiritual entity, a Leviathan spirit, will, jump into the office person who is all up in arms over, like, how the mail is sent out and making sure it's all done that same day. And the fact is, we don't need it. There's other things that happen in the office that the Leviathan spirit comes at us, and we don't need the freaking post office Leviathan spirit coming after us. You know what I'm saying? So that is just a lighthearted example of, what I'm supposed to do as far as opening people's eyes to, these evil spirits, the ridiculousness of the whole thing, and just laughing off the devil, laughing off these entities that think they're going to get one over on you, and they aren't. The Bible says that we have the power to trample serpents and scorpions under our feet. And basically that is in reference to the devil and these evil entities, that we don't have to take this shit. We don't have to take this stuff lying down. You know what I'm saying? Now, you want to be professional, obviously, in a work environment, but my gift, another gift the Lord has given me too, is that I've been able to speak. Now, I really don't like speaking in public all that much, but I have been able to get my point across, especially as it relates to business, and I'll say financial matters, but I am not a financial guru. I do crunch numbers, but it's just that I am able to see further out than right here. Like, I can see further out. Another download I got the other day is I can envision things like most people can't. Like, I have almost like is it telegraphic memory or different vision? I don't know what it is, but I can see like how things are laid out, like without, and I have to like see the actual, thing or report first, but it's weird, but I can almost come around from the backside and look in, and like I said, I just have always been able to get my point across. So I think that's what my purpose is to be able to get educated on this, get educated on the spiritual realm, and be able to communicate these things to people in a lighthearted way, sometimes serious, so that they can start to awaken, start to do their own research, start to watch their own videos, so that they can see, like I have, that this stuff is for real, man. It truly is. So I just wanted to share that story with you and let you know that, you know what, we all have a purpose. My gosh, there was almost a wreck there. That we all have our own purpose. And, you know, you might not see it right away, but it's in there. Take care. Bye-bye.